so I know that doesn't look the best because it's a little bit overexposed, but get the general idea there. It is a massive cedar tree that's so tall there's actually multiple trees growing on top of the tree, and it's just called Big Cedar. So in accordance with that, today's vlog theme is gonna be about weird ass trees. All right, so I was on this website called Atlas Obscura, which is actually really good for finding photography spots, especially ones that aren't really well known. You can find these really weird ones. And I was browsing for Washington and I found this place called the Tree of Life. So it's this tree with these roots that just overhang it. You could stand under it and it just looks completely wild. So we're on this beach right now trying to find it along the Olympic Peninsula. Well, that was the easiest find ever. I literally walked down a staircase 20 feet to the left. The hardest part about this shot is honestly gonna be the fact that the sky behind it is very contrasted and there aren't a lot of clouds right now, so it's very, very harsh light hitting this tree right now. So I think if we wait a little bit until the sun goes down a little bit closer to the horizon where it's a bit mistier, a bit foggier down there, then I think we could snag a shot that's gonna look a bit moodier and won't be nearly as contrasty. All right, so we got about 35 minutes to kill until sunset. So, let's see what we can find on this biatch here. Walking along this sand right now, and the reflection on this thing is just absolutely insane. So I'm super excited for sunset because it's not often you find sand like this that's packed enough that it retains the water over the top. So it's really good for those reflection shots. And once those colors get a little bit warmer, it's gonna be so awesome. So I'm not gonna lie, it actually feels really good to be at a beach right now that's not foggy as hell. Because the last couple beach shoots, it's just been pure fog. Like you can't even see 100 feet in front of you. And today it's like the clearest day ever. Like you can see for miles, which is fantastic. Because it feels like a real beach shoot and not just like surreal dream. The sun is definitely starting to get a bit moodier. See how it's hitting those fog lines down there? So we start getting ready to shoot this. I'm thinking it looks best from this angle right here. Seems like you get the most amount of roots in the shot. This side's pretty interesting too, but I really don't like this bottom tree trunk down here. I think the angle's a little better over there because you can see the green on top of the leaves as opposed to right here where you can really only see like the undergarments of these roots. I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out how to shoot this thing. It's like a puzzle to me. Can't find an angle that looks good, and the main thing is this this tree branch that's right here. It just messes up like all attempts at like foreground or like a minimalism. Like I was thinking, for example, I get a shot of like just the sky and then the ground, which kind of looks symbiotic, but this thing just gets in the way. And then from this angle you could see the roots better, but from that angle you can see the green on the top better. So I'm trying to just play around with this a bit more. And I just came out to this insane sunset. Like, look at this. Oh my God. That looks absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna snag that real fast before that's gone. All right, y'all, so we got a really simple composition right here. These reflection shots are just so easy. Just get your tripod as close to the ground as you possibly can. Find a surface that's reflective enough to hit both, especially these compact sands that you can find on certain beaches, and then just level it out. I'd get as far away from the actual water as you can, because you don't really want that in the shot. You kind of want just this slit going across as little as possible, and then snag the shot. If you want, you could throw someone in there to give a little bit of silhouette perspective, and that's about it. Check this shot out. All right, got one more shot for you guys right here. We got this nice little outlet where this levels of water keep coming in and out, and it's creating this really cool, surreal pathway of water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple second exposure. I'm probably gonna experiment with a bunch of different kinds, all the way from like 5 up to like 15 or 20, and see which one looks the best for getting these level pathways with this just surreal backdrop. So it's just gonna look very misty, moody, and just pure smoothness. Check this shot out. All right, now that we got that epic sunset out of the way, I'm gonna head back to the tree just to see if maybe there's a better shot I can get during the twilight hours where we don't have to worry about any sky. It's just pure moodiness. Since I'm shooting now, I could really start to pull those white textures out, those green textures out, and really mess around with the moodiness of the shot. So I know I've said the word moody like 50 fucking times in this vlog, but that's what I'm going for. So let's do it. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do with this nighttime shot is I'm not gonna worry too much about this foreground here. I'm gonna make this more of a dark kind of shot. I really wanna pull out these whites in the leaves, pull out these greens, and really just create this vignette around this to just make it look like this magical, almost surreal, magic, evil tree thing. There's enough vocab words for you. And I actually ended up taking another photo of the moon, and I'm gonna throw it over the top of this here just to add even more crazy, surreal shit to this thing. Check this out. I think I'm covered in more sand than I've ever been covered in my entire life right now. So I'm gonna rinse off on the outside of our van. More importantly, I'm also gonna wipe off my tripod too, because all that salt water, corrosion, it's not very good. Couple that with the sand, and my tripod's gonna be a literal stuck mess for the next couple days if I just don't drench it with water right now.
Alright guys, thank you for watching next vlog. Make sure you hit the like and sub button, and we'll see you next time. Bye!